Oh, nice to see Nintendo letting you punch cartoon stereotypes like this is a Bugs Bunny cartoon from 100 years ago. Ha ha ha, the French guy can't fight. Oh, and look at the Kung Fu guy, guess where he's from. This is my favorite from the Punch-Out series because both the NES one and the Wii one have dumber racist bullcrap, and this one at least has more original characters, which for Nintendo is a pretty tall order. Good job, Nintendo. We'll put this game on the fridge for you. Game's good. It's fun as fuck. Ah yes, the night trap of over-reliance on FMVs. God bless the 3DO. So in this, you are an American foosball QB who picks things, and then one of about 3 movies happen to tell you how good you did at throwing the ball or handing the ball to somebody. What novelty. Wait, nope. The novelty already died. Also, there's as much thinly veiled homoeroticism as I've ever seen in a video game that's entirely composed of a 13-second movie that's split up and played over and over again at random. Not many receivers, but lots of receivers, if you catch my drift. I'm saying that it's possible that some of the players are sleeping together, in beds, in the nude. Then afterwards they talk about their issues and identity growing up in Idaho together. It's a crappy game and it's boring and nothing happens, so I assumed it happened in Idaho. I've gone through this one 2 or 3 times now, and I'm constantly amazed at how atmospheric it is. There is no limit to how well this franchise would do if given the proper BioWare Bethesda treatment that so many other properties have at this point. It has that same awful KOTOR animation, and it's unbalanced, and it's technically broken, and it's messy. But it has a lot of customization, some of the most interesting characters you'll ever meet, and a humor that really tries hard to tie it all together so you never feel like it's trying too hard to be serious. Is this not one of the most underrated things in the history of the medium at this point? Stephanie Meyer's brooding teenage Drek anthology makes her a trillionaire, but we can't get a Kickstarter for this shit? I'll throw in the first $1 right now. I don't know what the hell this was supposed to be. Travel around the world racing cars. 2-player split screen no matter what? Even in 1 player? Yeah, alright. Are we still doing racing games where you smack off the backs of other vehicles instead of crashing? Is that still a thing in games? Why is that a thing, if so? Nobody slows down when you bump into their car, you crash. I don't know why I'm harping on a game that's this old for it. I guess I just didn't have much else to say. When you get to Scotland, the racetrack at Scotland, there's a Loch Ness Monster in the background of the racetrack. How about that for payoff of 5 hours of my life? So the ending to this is about as bad as the Mass Effect 3 ending, but I guess people are just too tired to care. We're gonna buy the DLC, the sequel won't come out for 6 years, why do we need a cliffhanger? Stop trying so hard, it's stupid. The load times are atrocious, the game is bogged down with a lot of random tedium, but at the end of the day the characters are really, really well written. They come across as very real, very human, and it's obviously a patchwork game in a lot of places, but the main thread runs through it well enough to where you don't notice. Worthwhile, good fun. BioWare is still the best at writing games, but maybe the worst at writing endings. Jesus Christ. A quiet kid moves to his alcoholic uncle's house to look after his inexplicably independent niece and gets involved in a Scooby-Doo mystery with a bunch of his needy friends and a bunch of girls who remain friends with him despite the fact that he's sleeping with a bunch of them to enhance his dark Pokemon abilities. Half dating sim, half dungeon crawler, 2% fishing minigame. It's a fun adventure, but the Atlas formula still isn't all the way there. They've made a mascot for this franchise and enough money to do 100 offshoots of this same gang of ragtag anime good deed doers dancing and fighting and whatever the hell a group of high school morons in a shit-kicker town are capable of doing inside a video game, but they can't find a programmer to put a save point somewhere between 3 or 4 long boss fights, or a scriptwriter who can do less than 600 pages on fucking grocery store shopping. You have dungeons, mechanics, minigames, and explorable areas. Why the hell do you section off hours of this game to be a visual novel? Also, the plot is hot nonsense, but whatever. It's fun to woo cartoon women with daddy issues that you could sit in the back of a limo and fuse together otherworldly beings that you can summon by smacking tarot cards around while wearing special defogging glasses. Japan, Japan, Japan. On one question, which are answers in Jeopardy, because that's how this works, I typed in the numerical 0 and was told I was wrong because the correct response was 0 spelled out Z-E-R-O. You, Alex Trebek, can go pee in your pants. I mean, what is you can go pee in your pants? So Vectorman is a game where robots who are into recycling fight each other or something. The humans left the planet, and now maybe there was too much trash, but the robots don't really have any personality. Vectorman is just a bunch of spheres stuck together. I don't think that's very good. It's like Mega Man, but instead of Mega Man, it's just a bunch of testicles glued together. I didn't like the testicles.